Take this before driving.
I have been a firefighter for 28 years. I have pulled people from wrecks countless times. There is one thing I want every driver to understand. The moment after the crash, the real danger starts. Electronics fail first. Locks, windows, everything is dead. The doors are jammed. You pull on the handle. You push with all your strength. Nothing happens. You strike the window with everything you have. Nothing. Not even a single crack. You have about 60 seconds. The nearest rescue team is 8 minutes away at best.
What Jean-Pierre is describing is not a rare case. It happens every day on roads all across Europe. But what most people never ask themselves is this. Why? Why was she unable to break the window? Why was the driver unable to open the doors? Why was he trapped inside a car that was meant to protect them?
Every single safety system in your vehicle does one thing at the moment of impact. It keeps you in place, which is exactly its intended role. But what no one ever tells you is that after the accident, these same systems lock you inside. Let's start with the seatbelt. At the moment of impact, a small explosive charge triggers and pulls the seatbelt so tightly against your chest that you can hardly breathe, and it locks up. In one direction only, it can no longer loosen, and it can no longer move back. What just saved your life is now pinning you to your seat. And the release button, often, it no longer responds, because the whole system is out of order after the trigger. The belt itself is made of the same material as industrial transport straps. You will not be able to tear it with your bare hands, not with a kitchen knife either. Now, the doors. Your car is built as one solid block, chassis, bodywork, everything is connected. When this chassis takes a hit, it deforms. The door gaps get crushed. The latches get stuck against the bent metal. And the real problem? Every car today has electric locks and electric windows. One blown fuse and nothing responds anymore. You are trapped inside your own vehicle. And if you happen to drive one of these new models, with flush handles integrated into the bodywork, it is even worse. Some lack manual emergency releases. The windows. Automotive glass is designed to take violent impacts, heat-treated, tempered, hardened to resist enormous forces without breaking. That is what protects you during the impact, but afterwards you cannot break it with your fists. You cannot make it give way with a kick. It absorbs and returns to its shape. You have surely seen the trick that goes around online. Remove the headrest and use the metal rods to break the window. Two problems. On most recent cars, the headrests no longer come off. They are integrated into the seat. And those that do come off, the ends are rounded, intentionally. They distribute the force instead of concentrating it. Even tall and strong men cannot do it. It has been tested dozens of times. It does not work. It is an urban legend. And the little safety hammer, a hammer needs a swing. But after an accident, with the airbag deployed, the cabin crushed, and the seatbelt pinning you to the seat, you barely have room to move your arm. And even if you manage to strike, the hammer hits the window on a large flat surface. The glass flexes. It is designed for that. Not to mention that a hammer only works if you do everything right. The right spot, the right angle, enough force. Try that with shaking hands. In a car that is filling with smoke, it does not work. Your seatbelt, your doors, your windows, your electronics, everything is designed to become a cage after the accident, even one that they were supposed to help you survive. The safety system itself is the trap. And if you are driving an electric vehicle, it is even more worrying. When an electric car battery catches fire, it burns at over 1200 degrees, far beyond a conventional fire. It can burn for hours. Firefighters sometimes need tens of thousands of liters of water to put it out. The time to escape is reduced even further.
The driver was hitting the window from the inside, but he could not get out, and there were 5 of us outside, 5 people watching without being able to do anything at all. The firefighters arrived after about 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a long time when someone is stuck in a car and you do not know if it is going to catch fire.
We don't always arrive in 2 minutes, sometimes 10, sometimes 20. With fire or water, this delay means life or death.
8 years ago, a firefighter named Robert asked the same question. He had years of experience, but one rescue haunted him. A family on vacation, a flat tire. The car crashed and caught fire. The parents could not unbuckle their seatbelts. They could not get out through the windows. He arrived too late, but the images never left him. Robert could not shake this thought. This tragedy could have been avoided with the right tool, not a cheap hammer, not a gadget, something that truly works, every time, for anyone, even in the worst conditions. He spent months working on it. Research, prototypes, and tests. Dozens of versions that did not make the cut. Designed from the start to German engineering standards. And that is how the SafePro X was born. The SafePro X relies on a simple principle. A spring-loaded tungsten steel tip designed to German standards, one of the hardest metals in existence. It hits the glass at one tiny point. No force or technique needed. Press against the glass and it triggers. The glass shatters instantly. Why does it work? Because instead of pushing against the entire surface like a hammer, it focuses all the force on one tiny point. The same pressure, multiplied by 1,000. That is why it works from the side, upside down, or underwater. And a hidden blade slices through a jammed seatbelt in just seconds. Protected, secure, with no risk of cutting yourself. Both in one single tool. 35 grams, lighter than your car keys. It fits right in the palm of your hand. And the SafePro X is the only device delivered with a test glass. No one needs to hope that it works. No one needs to trust a promise. You can verify it yourself, at home, before you ever actually need it. It is not a promise, it is proof.
My wife sent me a link and honestly, my first reaction was, yeah, another thing that does not work. These car hammers look like toys. I really did not believe it. So I put the test glass on the ground, I pressed, and boom, glass everywhere. I had barely pressed it, and I thought, well, it really works.
I have one in my car, my wife has one in hers. Not because I am paranoid, but because I have seen what happens.
I recommended it to all the drivers in my family, to everyone around me, because I have been to accidents where people got out, and I have been to accidents where they did not.
Right now, the kits behind SafePro X offer a 40% discount on the next 5,000 orders. Free shipping, no hidden fees, no subscription, no surprises. Each order is covered by a 60-day money-back guarantee. Test it on the test glass. If it does not convince you, just send it back. Full refund, no conditions. If you were already thinking about it, do not put it off. Click the link, order the family pack now, and make sure that if the worst were to happen, everyone in that car is able to get out.